Feel your hips in the mat, on the mat. Feel your legs, your hips, and then from there we want to extend the spine. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Relax your arms and hands. Relaxing the shoulders fully, completely. Growing from the crown of the head, our gaze is soft, our chin is low. We're going to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Taking a moment to shift inward, breathing in. Breathing out, bringing your presence, attention to the here and now. Inhale. And exhale. Drawing in pranic energy into our bodies, feeling the ribcage expand. And breathing out, let's release any expectations. Let's let go of any judgments. Let's let go of competition. Inhale. Exhale, we're feeling and listening to our bodies. And always returning to our yogi breath, our long, deep breathing, to bring our focus right here at the present moment, the here and the now. Let's bring the hands together in the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now for the sun breath, right nostril breathing, we're going to use our peace fingers on the right hand. We're going to take our breath in. And then we're going to exhale and flush the lungs, and we're going to use our peace fingers to block the left nostril, isolating just the right side. We're going to breathe in through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3. Now exhale out the right nostril. 1, 2, 3. That is one round of the sun breath, right nostril breathing. Feel free to take a breath or two and start again, or go right into the next round, your choice. Let's continue for about 2 minutes. Our sun breath is our energizing breath. Breath equal on the inhale Once you've completed your right nostril breathing, just take a moment, notice how you feel. Feeling the energy traveling throughout your body. So right nostril breathing, the sun breath is perfect to do in the mornings to wake you up. Let's bring our hands together at our heart center. Let's take our breath in and exhale, flushing the lungs fully and completely. Very good. Let's shake out our legs. Wiggle your toes. Grab a drink if you need it. And we're going to come up to standing. Get into our warm-up. So meet me in Tadasana. We'll get grounded here, placing the feet in an equal standing position, toes pointing forward. Let's lock the tailbone, zip up through your core, activating your root block, opening up the chest, shoulders down, palms forward, shoulders relax. Let's bring the hands together at the heart center. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up and above the head. And exhale, hands come down to the heart center. Breathing in, let's sweep the arms out and up, expanding the ribs. Breathing out. One breath, one movement. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. And exhale. And 2 more. Breathing in, reaching the arms up. Breathing out. Good. Last one. Inhale. Rib cage expands. We're rooting the feet, expanding. Exhale, the hands come down to the heart center. Let's go ahead and add forward fold. So when you're ready, bring the arms out and up. Breathing in. Breathing out, hip hinge forward, coming down to reach for the thighs, to reach for the toes. And if your block isn't too far away, feel free to pull in your block. All right, let's keep cruising. Inhale, let's sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hip hinge, knees are soft. We're coming down to forward fold. Breathing in, reaching up, big stretch. Breathing out, forward fold. Inhale, rooting the feet. Exhale, folding. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go for 4 more. Reaching up on the inhale. And exhale to fold. 3 more. Big stretch, expanding and folding. 2 to go. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Reaching up, breathing in. Breathing out, we're going to land in forward fold. We can choose to stop with heads at high thigh, shins, our blocks, our toes. Working with our breath. Inhale, exhale, let's lengthen the spine. Lift your sit bones up to the ceiling. Relax through your shoulders. Relax through your neck. It's long. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching deeper. Relax your face. 4 breaths to go. Inhale. Exhale to lengthen. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Final breath. Inhale. chest. Breathing out with our ragdoll, making our way up slowly. Taking our time, ensuring that the head and shoulders are last to come up. Once you're there in mountain, take a deep breath in, the arms come up. And exhale to close. We're gonna step it out and twist. So yeah, step it out long ways if you like. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Here we go for 3, 2, and 1. To your center. Inhale, the arms come out and up. Exhale, let's step it wider for our leg stretches here. Doubling up with support if needed. Flowing with your breath. Breathing in. Breathing out to travel to the side. Inhale. Exhale, let's rise up. Breathing in. Breathing out, let's travel to the other side. Inhale. Exhale to come up. 2 more rounds. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more round with an active breath. And release. Very good. All right, we're going to draw the heels in and point the toes out. Sunflowers. So just checking with the alignment, keeping the knees above the ankles. The hips come down, the tailbone is down, the back is straight, the shoulders are down. The hands can stay at the waist or you can move with them, that's up to you. Okay, so find your center, zip up through your core, take a breath in, exhale. Let's begin our sunflowers. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale to your squat, and we're going to hip hinge slightly and bring the arms down. Breathing in, arms come up. Breathing out to your squat, hip hinging, keeping the chest lifted. Breathing in, breathing out into your sunflower. Good, I like the pace we're going. Let's keep going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And a few more. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, let's straighten the body, raise the arms. The toes point forward, and then exhale, the arms come down to close. Very good. Penguin, walk it into your center. Walk it off, grab a drink. Job well done. Let's begin our flows of down dogs. I think we're ready. Drawing in any support you might need this morning, especially if you have sore muscles or certain body parts that are talking to you. Let's take a few breaths and get centered into Tadasana. Inhale, exhale, dynamic tension here. Strong posture, squeezing the quads up into the core firm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So when you're ready to move, breathing in, the arms come up and above the head. Breathing out, let's swan dive forward. So bend the knees, hip hinge, come down into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, let's look out into monkey. Either hands come to the shins or fingertips touch the mat. Exhale, bend the knees, plant your hands, step your feet back to round one. Downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Now exhale, let's lift the hips up to the ceiling. Slide your hips back, deepen the stretch. Going for 4 breath cycles. Inhale, exhale, lifting up out of the wrists. Inhale. Exhale, let's take our drishti, our gaze to our toes. 2 breaths. Really releasing the friction in the body, in the mind. 1 more breath. Counter posing. Inhale, we'll lift the heels up. Exhale, let's lower the knees down to the mat and slip right into Balasana, child's pose. Pulling the hips over the heels, lowering the ribs, the forehead. The arms can be extended, we can extend them back. As long as you're comfortable and find a neutral position here in child's pose. Breathing naturally. We'll continue to practice our variation for the next 3 minutes. So looking at round 2, we'll come up onto all fours, creating a strong base. Starfish hands, we'll line them up to the shoulders, knees hip width apart, toes tucked under. Breathing in, we'll look down. Breathing out, let's lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog.
Did you mean to say 30 minutes?
Did I say 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I meant 3 minutes, guys, 3 minutes. Lisa, I bet you were panicking.
Yeah, I was.
You're like, what? That's the rest of the practice, Yoli? Carrie was all, you better ask her about that. No, I didn't mean to say that. 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. Yeah, pedaling the feet, 3-legged dog could be one. Stretching dog is another. Counterposing frequently. And if we work one side in 3-legged dog or stretching dog for a certain amount of breaths, let's say 3 or 4, then we got to stay even and treat the other side the same. counter pose. Check in with our wrists. Maybe do some hand circles there for the wrists. So to top off our warm-up, we're going to practice down dog into upward facing dog. But remember, we can always lower the knees to modify an upward facing dog into baby up dog. So let's get there slowly and with our breath. So from extended child's pose, we're going to inhale, exhale, come to all fours. Checking in with your alignment there. Pada bandha with the feet. We're looking down, breathing in, breathing out. Let's lift the hips up and back to our downward facing dog. Now with our flow and with our breath, we're going to inhale, step the feet back. Exhale, lower the hips, and if you'd like, lower the knees into baby upward facing dog. The hands are in line with the shoulders. We're projecting our hearts forward, breathing in, breathing out, back into downward facing dog. Let's do a couple more cycles. Breathing in, breathing out, upward dog. Heels pulling back, breathing in, breathing out, down dog. Last one, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, we're looking straight ahead. Exhale, let's step the right foot into the hand and then the left foot in to the hands. Breathing out into forward fold. Now we're going to look into a certain counter pose here, a variation of forward fold. Now, of course, it's an optional. You're going to slip one hand underneath the foot, then the other hand. And that's going to be a perfect counter pose for your wrists. Soften your knees, breathe in. Breathe out, lift your hips up with soft knees. Release through your shoulders once again. Spine is lengthening. Take at least 4 breaths. Three breaths. Two. One more breath. If you are in that variation with hand to foot, we're going to go ahead and bring and slip that hand right out from underneath the foot. Inhale, exhale to the other side. All right, let's ragdoll up. Please take your time. Inhale. Exhale with your ragdoll. Feeling yourself stack vertebrae by vertebrae. Keeping the arms heavy. Lastly, the head. Once you're in mountain, take a deep breath in. Arms come up, exhale to close. I feel a namaste. Namaste. Drink some water, that was excellent.
If you can't come up in one breath from ragdoll.
I stop to take 2.
You take a breath.
I'll stop halfway, yeah,
take
for
a breath.
sure. Sometimes, yeah, that's a good question.
I can't come up fast, and I run out of breath.
Yeah, I would stop maybe and then inhale, exhale, and then keep going for sure. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, let's harness that sun energy. Sun salutations. How long has that been? I think I'm gonna need a prop or two. So draw in any props you might need. We're gonna flow 3 rounds. Gosh, and it's so complete in itself, right? The sun salutation. How many poses do we do? Do you know? In the sequence?
Are you doing New Mexico or regular?
The classical sun salutation with the lunges. That's a good question, huh? We do 12. We do 12 poses in the sun salutation. That's why it's complete in itself. We reverse it, right, on the last half. So, you know, we repeat it so it's not like they're all completely different. We know this. Okay, like I said, we're gonna try to go about 3 rounds at your own pace, using those modifications if needed, and linking our breath, because it's all about the vinyasa flow with this, okay? So if you need to travel slowly or quicker, again, it's all up to you. So let's take 3 breaths here in Tadasana, activating our root lock, our Mula Bandha, activating our solar plex, zipping up the core, shoulders down, the neck long. Inhale, exhale. We want an active breath to accompany our movements. Here we go. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale to swan dive. Bend those knees, forward fold. Inhale into monkey, half forward fold. Exhale, let's slip that left foot back with lunge number 1, lowering the back knee if needed, but the front knee is stacked above the ankle, hands in line with shoulders. We're looking out. Inhale. Exhale, let's slip that right foot back into our plank. Our guru bow, bowing to teachers, past, present, and future. So we're lowering the knees and kneeling plank. We're gonna slip the hips back, child's pose. Guru bow, lowering the ribs, forehead. Now on the next breath, you can flow into your cobra. You can flow into your baby up dog. You can do full up dog. That's up to you, okay? Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out to transition into down dog. 1 full breath here. Now we started with the left foot back. Now the left foot needs to come forward for lunge number 2. Inhale, take the left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale to strike your runner's lunge. Back knee down or up, your choice. Inhale, we're looking out. Exhale, let's pull that back foot in to land into forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. You're gonna flow through chair. So bend those knees, breathing in, extending the arms out. Lead with your heart. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Hands to the heart center. Namaste. Very nice. Let's do 2 more. Deep breathing, breathing in. Breathing out, swan dive. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, left foot back, lunge number 1. Breathing in. Breathing out, let's plank it. Right foot back. Knees, chest, chin, guru bow. Inhale. Exhale, you're there. Inhale, rolling through it, cobra, baby up dog, full up dog. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out to down dog. 1 full breath here. Left foot forward, lunge number 2, runner's lunge number 2. Breathing in, breathing out to strike the pose. Inhale, step that back foot in. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, reverse swan dive, lead with your heart, bend the knees. Breathing out to sweep the aura, hands at the heart center. Namaste. Last one, you can do it. Namaste. Very nice. Job well done. Let's drink up plenty of water. Hydrate, hydrate. And I loved how the music was nice and soft, so we weren't trying to rush it. That helped, huh? Sometimes rushing it could not be a good thing. Now that piece of me was perfect. So reset. Take yourself to the wall. Let's do our leg swing. Bring our heart rates down. Prepare for balancing. 6 to 8 counts. So remember to zip up through your core. Begin in mountain. Shift your weight. Use the wall for support. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's follow up with tree. That would be perfect for our hips, especially after the lunges. Foot is either above the knee or below the knee, or bringing the toes down, guiding the heel in to the ankle in baby tree. But we're concentrating on opening up the hip by taking the knee out to the side. So visualize yourself again in between 2 walls. The opposite hip, we don't want to droop. We want to pull it in. And then take it from the basement up to the penthouse. Yeah, there we go. Test your balancing, and we're breathing. Maybe a light touch at the wall. Focus. And we'll continue to work both sides freely for at least 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is. Good. Everyone's tailbone is down and in. So we know that we're really squeezing through the glutes. Virksasana, tree pose. Way to focus. If you're ready to counter pose, we'll do three-way stretch. Feet at hip width apart, we'll step it back. Flat back. Scoop your belly in, take your gaze down so your neck is long. Lengthening and breathing. Inhale, exhale, let's rise up. Second part, supported push-up. You can have a wide stance with the hands. You can draw the hands in. As long as the heels press down, your hips, we want to curl them under, lift the chest, push forward. Inhale, exhale to release. And now we're looking at Malasana, our deep squat. Adding props. If needed, take it down. Alignment, ankles to knees. Dropping the hips and then going vertically with the spine. Perhaps using the elbows. At the knees. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, let's bring the hands to the floor. Exhale, let's lift the hips to rise out of it. And now we're ready to hydrate and prepare for our sitting poses. Pull in your strap. We'll do big stretch, big stretch. Once you're there, we'll do big stretch with some abdominal breathing, at least 3 full breaths. So stretch your hands and feet in our position. Inhale, exhale. Abdominal breaths. So that means as we breathe in, the belly expands like a balloon, and then as we breathe out, the navel falls down to the mat, down to the spine. We're contracting our core muscles, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, neutral belly. Exhale, let's lower the arms next to the body, wiggling the fingers all the way down. Slowly walk your knees into your chest. Apanasana. We can choose to hold this pose here and really focus on lowering the lumbar, the low lumbar down to the mat, pressing it down into the mat. Hatha Bandha with the feet, or we can choose to rock side to side. Inhale and exhale. Digging deep. Releasing that deep tension. Feel free to stay right here, or take the feet down with the knees up for wipers. Always moving with our breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. For Supta Padangusthasana, our leg stretch, we'll scoop in our straps. I'm going to show you a couple of variations, and I like to do that one I like to follow up with that one with a twist. So that's how we're going to counter pose. Let's stretch the left leg first. So that means the right knee can stay up, or the right leg could extend down to the mat with the foot in Pada Bandha. So two choices there. The strap is going to go around the ball of the left foot. The knee's going to come into the chest on the inhale. Draw your chin into your chest as well. And then exhale, extend that left leg up. Let's take 5 breath cycles here. 4 deep breaths. Deep breaths. One more breath. We're going to complement that with the Subai twist. So we're going to inhale and then exhale, release, lowering the left foot down as we bend into the left knee. Remove the strap. Now we're all going to have to extend that right leg down for the supine twist. So we're going to bring our left arm out at shoulder level, palm down. The right hand's going to meet our left knee. And we're ready to take that left knee over to the right side. Your gaze is up. We'll breathe in. Breathing out. Let's take that left knee over to the right side in our supine twist. You can scoop in a block to support that knee if needed. Keep breathing, at least 5 breath cycles. Looking good, 2 breath cycles. Inhale, exhale, we'll slowly return to center. Very good. Shake out that left leg, shake out the legs together. We'll switch sides, Supta Padangusthasana with the right leg. So choice 1, keeping the left knee up. Choice 2, extending that left leg down. Pada Bandha with Both feet, if the leg is down and extended. So the right knee comes in this time with the help of our strap. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's extend that right leg up. Continue our breath here, our breath work, to really stretch the hamstrings. Cycles. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's release the right leg out of Supta Padangusthasana. Remove the strap, extend the left leg if it's not already. Supine twist. Roll those shoulders back and down. Bring your left hand to the right knee. Extend your right arm out with the palm down. Moving with our breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's take it over. 5 full breaths. Our shoulders are down on our mat. Our head is down on the mat. Take one more breath, breathing into the gluteus. Major and minor, right into the little lumbar. Inhale and exhale to slowly release, Let's shake out our legs, knees to chest to counter pose. We're going to prepare for candlestick. Or you could stay right at your mat, 4 legs up. We're going to go for 1 minute. That's our goal. Counter pose and prepare. Maybe you need an extra blanket for your head, your shoulders, maybe your forearms. Okay, keeping an eye on the clock. Here we go. 1 minute, either with legs up or in Viparita Karate. And your time begins now. In candlestick, our arms are supporting our waist, our elbows aren't too wide. Using our core muscles to really lift the legs. Pada Bandha with the feet. Chin is moving into the sternum. Whew. Do your best to breathe. "30 seconds. Focus. 10 seconds. Take your breath in, tuck the knees in, and let's exhale and roll out of it, releasing out of robot arms. Counter pose for your back. Counter pose for your neck by lowering your ear down to your mat. Side to side. That's going to take us right into final relaxation. So choosing a comfortable position. posture with knees up, with legs resting down, with legs up. You can even choose to do a few rounds of left nostril breathing. We're going to begin to relax, to let go. Using props to support our position. We're going to return to our breath. We're taking long, deep, releasing breaths. If we're practicing left nostril breathing, just focusing on keeping the breath equal on the inhale and on the exhale. We're still softening the skin around the eyes and forehead. We're still drawing in our chin to ensure that our neck is long, our shoulders relaxed. Breathing in peace, breathing out stress. Inhale and exhale. Softening every muscle in your body as you begin to settle into final relaxation.